Quick thing I wanted to show everyone is the pond today. Hopefully you can tell by this rock. It's frozen, not real thick, but it's frozen basically all the way across. I don't think I've seen that before. Well, it's Monday around noon, I would guess. Let me give you a quick update on where we are. I spread this pea gravel down here today. We've been so busy with the fence, I've kind of ignored the cabin down here by the pond, but everything's just fine. We'll let that pea gravel kind of settle in. We'll leave that board up and just let everything get set to where it needs to be. Probably we'll need a few more bags, but we'll get those done later on. Then when the fence is done, we'll come down and get started working on the interior of the cabin. We're going to get our wood from True Value delivered. That should be here shortly, and we're going to get back to working on the fence. Today we'll try to get fence posts in as many as we can because we're hand digging the holes. It's the way I want to do it. And we'll just move the rest of the week through getting the fence set up. I think I've mentioned we have decided to move the gate installation to the very last part of the project. We'll do the fence and then we'll come back and worry about the gate. We'll buy it and get the manipulating arm to go on there sooner or later. Might as well go get to work. Sometimes it's really hard just to get started. Let's put a post in the ground, see how that works. Right there. Right there on the back. All the professional fence builders are probably saying, what is he doing? I don't know. I'm just trying to get a fence put up. Okay, the first of 15 posts. Let's stick a post in the ground and see how our measurements are. Hope we didn't get too far ahead of ourselves digging holes. We're about to find out. All right, make sure you pack as you go. Let's just take a quick look at everything and see how it's shaping up. So we've got three fence posts in, 3 bottom runs. I wonder if we could get 2 or 3 more. I think I'll move my bucket out of the way. I have a bad habit of running over things. Okay, we're going to try to get at least 2 more posts in. I'd love to get the 3rd. We're just going to take our time and measure this stuff as we go. I think I got the post holes marked, but why take a chance? These are going to be down on the ground. Let's dig some. Ooh, another big rock. It should be all right once we get through this crunchy layer here, we should be just fine. I got a text message from a friend of mine. He asked me why I picked everything up before I was finished. My mindset is this: when you're finished work, when you're tired and you want to just give it up, you're probably too tired to be worried about picking up little bits and pieces. Instead of leaving things laying around, I just pick it up midway, kind of get everything tidied up. Then I can just throw the last few things into the side-by-side and go park it. We are going to stop right there, take a good break, and then we'll come back and see if we want to put some boards up. Even better. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts up. So far, so good. Everything looks like it's fitting really well. Got one little trim to make here. We will come back out early in the morning and we will see if we can't make some more progress on the front yard fence project. I would like to be finished with this part of it, and then we can worry about the gate later on. We've got some other things we need to do around the farm. We will try to catch up with you tomorrow, but for now, that's cut. We'll see you. Well, good Tuesday morning to everyone. We are back out at the fence project. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections up yesterday. We're going to try to put at least 5 or 6 up today. Try to get down to that last section before we put the removable gate. I have a circular driveway, even though it's dirt or grass on one side. We're going to try to maintain that with putting the boards up so that we can take them out in case we ever need to open the drive up and let people circle around. So, not a lot of commentary today. We're just going to go at it. We're going to try to get this work done, and we'll film as much of it and fast forward through it as we see fit. Talk to you later. It's time to get things started. good progress. We got 5 posts in, 2 of those 16 set in, 1 8-footer. Take a quick break and we'll come back and work on that. Well, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, a rainy and soggy Wednesday. We've been set back a little bit this morning with the weather, but the rain has let up enough. I think we can go out and work on cutting the tops of those posts you see out there. That's what we're going to attempt to get done this morning, and we'll get that finished up and call it good until we get a lot better weather. I'm going to run out and load up the side-by-side, get my equipment in place, and we're going to see if we can't knock out the rest of this fence. We'll come back and show you the finished results in just a little bit. Let's get things rolling. One other thing, I seem to have lost the magnet to my microphone. I couldn't find it out there. Not the first time that's happened either. But we're going to finish off one other cut. This corner post is just a touch higher. But instead of guessing, we're going to run a string. We're going to come across here, mark it, and try to cut it very carefully. Just because it's really important. It's a very nice look if you get it even. And we are going to put solar lights on it. So we'll get started cutting our last piece. The post went fine after I sharpened the saw blade. I should have done that to begin with. It was just too difficult cutting. And once we got that resolved, it was a pretty simple process. They're all loaded up. And just a couple of things about the fence. We've had people ask us why it's so low. Well, it's low because that's where we wanted it to be. We did not want a giant tall fence like making the place a fortress. We wanted to outline the property, have a fence that was big enough to keep a small dog in, and just kind of define the border in the front. It's not a cattle fence. It's not a really high-end security kind of fence. To be very honest, it's more of a decorative fence, and just you're not going to stop people with the gate we're going to put up or this fence if they want to come on your property. That's not what it's for. It's just really more to lay it out, be a little bit decorative, and hopefully look nice. And I think it does. So with all that said, let's get up here and cut this corner post and try to do it really correctly. We'll be back in just a minute. Let's take one last look. Hopefully this audio is coming through. The tops have been trimmed on the right-hand side of the fence. The gate will go into this spot right here. It should be 16 feet and 3 inches. That should work just fine for the equipment we're going to use to do the gate opening. Let me back up and show you. I did a little bit of cleanup and it looks an awful lot better. You can see under the fence very much better. It doesn't look quite as low. I just let everything get piled up and didn't move it. Now over here on the left-hand side, the fence does get low just because of the lay of the land. We did get some ugly boards in this fence project, but they all worked out okay. Yesterday was a busy day. We got this last run put in. I think I mentioned I'm going to put 3 12-footers in that last section. They're going to be put in so they can come out. They'll be in clips, hangers, I guess is what they're actually called. I can come in and take those out, and then if we need to, we can take and follow that old grass driveway. It circles all the way around the house back to the concrete driveway, and you can get out. So that will be the plan. There was one casualty yesterday. I really feel bad about running over this Japanese maple. It was the ugliest tree in the entire yard, by far. But I kind of like that. We had moved it up from our former residence, and I just kind of took pride in the fact that the ugly little tree was doing so well. Not doing so well today. I just ran over it with the tractor, and guess I'll just have to replace that one. It's a muddy mess out here with this red clay all over me, all over the side-by-side, all over the grass and the driveway. But that's okay. Everything will clean up if we get a little bit more rain. If not, it'll dry up. So we're going to call fence phase 1, 2, and 3 complete. Phase 4 will be the gate, and we'll get that going sometime in the future. There's really no rush on that, but we'll get it done sooner or later. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, stick a comment in there or hit that like button. If you want to get more comment, please feel free to subscribe, but I would especially like to hear your comments, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't know everything about farming or fence building, but I sure am having a lot of fun doing it. Take care of yourselves. We will put something up later on in the week, maybe over the weekend if the weather holds. We'll get involved in some fun projects. But until then, we are out of here. Take care.